And Hulk Hogan on the next line.
Well, what do you think?
Interesting.
Interesting?
Mm-hmm.
That's the best you can come up with?
Come on, Ned. You know better than that. Even if it were the best deal I'd ever seen, I'd still say the same thing.
Touché.
But, at first glance, it is interesting.
Does that mean you'll take it under serious consideration?
I'll get back to you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You know, Julia, there is a distinct difference in doing business with you and your partner.
Oh, yeah? Said difference being...
I like doing business with you.
Excuse me, I didn't know you were busy.
I was just leaving. So I hope to see the two of you at the mansion later today.
We'll be there.
Bill?
Ned? What the hell is that about?
Ned just made me a very interesting proposition.
I'll kill him.
Not that kind of proposition. He just offered to buy my ELQ stock.
I'll kill you.
Saved by the bell.
Miss Taub, I was expecting you earlier.
Oh, I know we were supposed to be here earlier, but we stopped to pick up a few things. We got champagne and we got steaks. Mac loves steak. Oh, could you put the steaks away? And we need to get to work on that stereo. I just cannot believe how beautiful it looks. You
Just executed your vision, Miss Taub.
And this, madam?
Oh, Henry, please put that on the bed.
What about the flowers, miss?
I'll arrange them later if you could leave them on the table for me. Thank you.
Will you be wanting me to stay in the area, Miss Taub?
Oh, no, thank you, Henry. But it really isn't necessary.
You sure Mr. Scorpio will be here?
Absolutely. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Charlotte.
Hi.
Look, I want to... Go ahead.
No, I want you to go first, please.
I think I wanted to say I'm sorry about last night.
Look, you don't owe me any apologies.
Well, it didn't turn out to be much of a date, did it?
I couldn't seem to get your attention.
Just had my mind was on a lot of other things. Maybe I can make it up to you sometime.
Oh, well, I'd really like that. When?
When?
Well, actually, I'm free tonight. Tonight would be perfect. I'm off at 6.
Well, tonight's a, well, I've been caught. Actually, I'm going out of town, and I just came back to pack a bag.
Oh, hey, that's no problem. I mean, it was kind of short notice. How about tomorrow night? You know, I'd really love to see that new De Niro film.
Sounds like a great idea, but, you know, I really don't know when I'm going to be getting back.
Oh. I understand. Well, look, you, have a good trip.
All right.
Wherever you're going.
Thanks. Charlotte, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry, too.
Oh, hi, Charlie. Have you seen Mac? I'm late for a dental appointment before my shift, and how to move his car because it's blocking mine, and, you know what? Henry will leave the keys here. Will you please tell him they're here, because I got to go.
Sure.
I can't be late.
Okay.
I'll see you at the hospital. Bye.
The delivery will be on time, as promised. You're very welcome. And thank you. Bye-bye.
You know, sometimes I don't understand you at all. I mean, sometimes you're totally incomprehensible to me.
I don't understand what you were getting so riled up about. It's not like I said I would take him up on his offer, although he did talk a decent price.
So, you're thinking about selling him your stock?
William,
What the hell is the matter with you? Don't you know the game he's playing? Divide and conquer. He's trying to drive a wedge between us, Miss Barrett.
The point is
that Ned Ashton is not to be trusted for a second, and neither is his crusty old grandfather who you seem to find so attractive. You know very well that Paul told us that Ned was trying to put an accountant, an ELQ accountant, in every one of the canneries.
I understand.
He's trying to put an ELQ foot in the Barrett door, and once he gets it there, he's going to take the door and the hinges, and he's going to muscle it right off the frame. I know people like this.
Okay, all right, stop. Hold it, Professor Eckert. Why don't you come up for a breath here? I thought we already established that I did not just step out of Business 101.
Well, what has that got to do with anything?
Did you honestly think that I fell for Ned's little offer? Give me some credit. I mean, the man may be slick, and he may be smooth, and he does have the cutest little dimple. But the day you are not slicker and smoother is the day that I end this little partnership between the two of us.
So you're not considering selling him your stock?
Oh, good. You've been taking notes.
Well, that's a relief, and it's also a relief for you, probably, to know that if you had, you would be in a big legal battle with me, because our contract reads 50-50, Miss Barrett. Don't forget that.
Yes, it does.
And that means that neither one of us can consider selling our stock without talking to the other one first, without consultation.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
All right.
Right.
That said, I'm sorry I jumped the gun.
Well, you get a gold star. I like your zeal.
My zeal?
Your
You like my zeal?
I do.
I got a surprise for you.
Oh, no, I hate surprises.
No, you love surprises.
No, I don't.
You do.
No, I don't.
You do.
I don't.
Do. Someone's coming into town, and I would like you to meet them.
Sounds intriguing. Who?
My mother.
I've arranged for 3 different hot hors d'oeuvres. Will that be sufficient?
More than sufficient.
And the champagne will arrive chilled in about an hour.
Not the top of the line, I trust.
As per your instructions, Miss Tracy, this is their on-sale vintage.
I want a tablecloth for that buffet. No scratches on the table.
As you say.
One would think you were expecting the Wild Bunch.
Never mind, it was not my idea to give this party. You're certainly dressed early.
Not really. I'm going to the office.
But you'll be back for the party, right?
No, I wasn't planning on it.
Well, why don't you plan on it? I am definitely not doing a solo here. I am not hosting a party for the likes of Angela Eckert without you.
Tracy, lest you forget, I was indicted yesterday by a grand jury. I'm not in the mood for socializing.
Neither am I. And lest you forget, I am also suffering the humiliation of that indictment because for better or worse, get it? Worse, you are my husband.
Oh, I'm perfectly aware of that, believe me.
Then why don't you start acting like it?
What, and blindly obey your every command?
I am in no mood for this. You have responsibilities in this family, and they supersede any personal problems. Otherwise, I would not be throwing a party for the likes of Angela Eckert.
Perhaps you'd be in a better mood if you didn't prejudge people.
Don't you preach at me. Your pulpit burned down in court yesterday.
I was indicted, not convicted.
Not yet you weren't. You just be here, and that's the end of it. Not the good lace.
What do I do with my car keys? Great.
Gotcha. Credit. I'm good for it.
Well?
Well, lots of leads. This one guy's gonna call me right back.
Remember, cheap. We could fly in the baggage if we had to. Otherwise, I'm not paying for it.
Understand, dearest, dearie.
Any luck?
Well, yes, Ruby, if you count, let's see, 2 steerage class tickets on a cargo ship to the Isle of Newt. Lucky, I'm very lucky.
Honey, I hate to depress you, but I've been keeping a list of all your long-distance phone calls?
Good. It's a good thing you're doing that because I'm going to pay every single one of those to you out of the profits from my perfume.
Well, there better had be profits, or Scotty's going to take it out of your hide.
That won't happen. I don't intend to let that happen. I'm all for the, the power of positive thinking. I know that somehow, some way, I am going to find my 2 airline tickets to Poland. Look at this. This is it. I know it. I can feel it. This is a winner. Just watch.
And where are you calling?
Texas. Hello. Yes, is this Mr. Gonzalez?
Bueno.
Oh, good. Well, look, Mr. Gonzalez, I am calling about your airline tickets, the 2 tickets you have to Poland.
Poland. Bueno.
Right, good. Listen, I am very interested in those tickets. Well, of course, if it's a fair price and everything.
Bueno.
How much exactly are we talking about here?
Bueno.
You don't speak any English there, Mr. Gonzalez, do you?
Bueno.
Okay. Vaya con Dios. Adios.
Well, you seem to be doing much better, Mr. Porter.
Hey, I'm a human being here. ¿Qué pasó? I want some attention now.
What do we
Bobby,
think that is?
would you check that out, please?
Sure.
I'll be right there.
Well, about time. Do I bleed to death here or what?
What's the problem? Paula Sanchez. She drove the getaway car in an attempted bank holdup. Caught a bullet in her shoulder.
Stupid boyfriend made me take the wrong turn.
You took a wrong turn a long time ago, Paula. They treated her, but they kept her mouth intact.
Pendeja.
Ten cuidado, Paula.
Oh, you habla the language, huh?
I get by. Let's have a look.
Be careful. I plan to sue this place as it is.
One tough cookie, aren't you?
You remove these straps and I'll show
What's
you.
all the commotion over here?
Oh, look, Ken and Barbie.
She'll be all right. Tenzer treated her when she came in. Went through the muscle, no bone damage. Looks like a severe attitude problem to me.
Well, you can head back to your unit. We're covered here.
Whatever you say.
Excuse me. Could you hold this for a minute? Thank you. This might sting a little bit when you can take that pain, right?
Oh, Ned, everything looks absolutely wonderful. I gotta say, your mother absolutely outdid herself.
Well, that's what happens when my mother puts her mind to it, and I put my foot down.
Congratulations. It looks like you two will be good together.
Thanks, Bill. Your little sister brings out the best in me. I think we're going to be an unbeatable duo.
William and I like to think of each other as the dynamic duo.
Well, that's Batman and Robin.
When's the guest of honor arrive? I'm anxious to meet her.
She'll be here soon enough, Daddy.
I must say, Tracy, you're looking lovely.
Thank you.
A little overkill, if you ask me. I remember Angela Eckert to be a simple woman. Nice, but simple.
Tripe is nice. I just don't care for it.
Oh, sorry, we're late. We got stuck at the hospital.
Where's AJ and Jason? I told them to be here.
They're changing, dear. They've been out playing football.
Well, Tracy, aren't you the fashion plate? Wow.
If I had known this outfit was going to cause such a stir, I would have worn it long before this.
Congratulations on your restraint with Ned.
Etiquette forbids biting the head off your future brother-in-law. I understand.
I hate to think what you would have done to him if I'd sold him that stock.
Yes. Speaking of that, let's pay our respects to the old gentleman, shall we?
Good idea.
Mr. Quartermain, may we interrupt you and say hello?
Well, of course. Mr. Eckert, I believe.
Yes, Bill Eckert, that's right. Good to see you again, sir.
And your lovely partner, Julia Barrett.
How nice of you to remember.
I never forget a pretty face. Well, how's our cannery program going?
Well, we're about to implement throughout the other canneries what we've done with our own, which was very successful this year.
Yes.
Wonderful. Well, I'm very happy to have your fighting blood in the Quartermain family. Excuse me while I mingle.
Jennings?
Right away, madam.
I like having your fighting thing, too.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Oh.
Is that my mother?
Yes.
What have you done with my mother?
You are.
Look at you. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Did I say simple woman?
Simply beautiful, I'd say.
Thank you. So sweet. Come in.
That's all I
Hi, Mac.
to do. When you're not here, I
Sorry I'm late. I lost the card and my keys, and I had to find another one.
Can I take your coat?
Dominique, isn't this the same cabin that we,
Yes. Do you like it?
Well, this is for me?
It's for us. If you want to share it.
loving you all through the night. It will be
Wants you.
was there anything of love that made for me?
Slowly.
I cannot tell the way that feel for you.
Slow.
But you should know, and starting from today, from this point on, my love is here to stay. Lie close to me.
And so after I got to Milano, I had to look up my family. We had dinner, we got to know each other.
Was this your cousin Alfonso that you're talking about?
Yes, the fashion designer.
The Alfonso?
Yes, the Alfonso. But anyway, we began to talk. He needed a new rep in America, and the next thing I know, I'm part of Alfonso Fashions.
Oh, Mother, that's wonderful. Incredible.
It's all very new to me. I haven't had a chance to catch my breath.
Well, I'm glad you could find the time to come to our wedding.
I wouldn't have missed.
Would you like to stay at the lighthouse?
Thank you. The job provides an apartment in New York, but I will be commuting starting tonight. Jennings, could I ask you to bring in the box that's near the door?
Oh, certainly, madam.
Thank
Well, hey, everyone, it's about time.
Angela, I'd like you to meet our sons. This is AJ and his brother Jason. This is Jenny's mother, Angela Eckert.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Eckert. How do you do?
Such handsome young men. You should be very proud.
Oh, we are.
Sometimes.
Thank you. For the mother of the groom.
Oh, for me?
Well, yes, it's from Alfonso's prototype line. This won't even be out until next spring.
Why me?
Mother, stop asking silly questions.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank Alfonso. And you're very welcome. Beautiful.
Mother.
To my mother.
Here, here.
And to Jenny's wedding.
Here, here.
I always knew when the rage was coming, as if somebody was inside my brain, trying to ice pick their way out.
I've been there.
Only now, looking back, I can see that all the pain I inflicted only increased my own agony. I was making my own hell.
You say this guy's a convict?
Yeah, life without possibility of parole.
Can you read some more?
Well, actually, I can't, Paula, because I gotta make my rounds, but I'll leave the book for you if you want.
It's gonna be a little hard for me.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you promise to be good, I'll remove the restraints. Is that all right with you, Doctor?
Oh, with your recommendation, I would say it's all right.
Okay.
Do you trust me?
Trust has to be earned, Paula. You pull a fast one here, and the officer knows exactly what to do.
And I won't hesitate, Paula. Deal?
I'll set down here.
Okay, you got it.
Joshua Atkins. Que hombre.
Yeah, he really is something. He's a good man. He's not afraid of dealing with who he is. And he's changed. I've written him a letter, which reminds me I gotta mail it. I'll be back for the book.
I'll be here.
Max Keys?
I miss you.
You know, I had a dream about you last night.
You say the nicest things.
Well, I mean it. You remember that horse at Serenity when we first met?
What, you mean the one that ran us down?
Well, I didn't say it was a perfect dream.
This is a perfect dream.
This is hardcore reality.
I know, isn't it wonderful? Oh, man. I want you so much.
Dominique, what's in the box?
What?
The box on the bed. You said it was for me, right?
Yeah?
Well, can I see what's inside?
Now?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Right.
Okay.
Slow and easy isn't always easy, Dr. Casola.
What did you say?
I said I'm dying to know what you got me in the box.
I have to admit I didn't wrap it myself. I had too many things to do.
Well, if what's inside is half as beautiful as what's on the outside.
I am interested in seeing you in them before, yeah. Well, before.
I know, I am very, very curious.
Oh, no.
You wanted me to wear these?
Oh, no. No, no, no.
Oh.
This is wrong. This.
No, they're
Oh,
kind of
my
nice.
God.
It's kind of kinky. I think this is for this. What?
Matt, they're supposed to be silk pajamas. They're not supposed to be... What are they?
Well, what do you mean? This is the weather for them. I kind of like them. They're kind of different and, I don't know, kind of nice. Don't you think?
It's not funny. It's not...
It's very funny. Hey, listen, Dominique. It doesn't matter because what I had in mind for us, I don't think I'm going to be needing clothes of any kind.
Maybe I like those boots. You do say the nicest things, you know.
How about a glass of champagne?
Champagne?
Yeah, champagne would be nice.
Yeah. I just have to tell you, this is the most wonderful time I've had in a long time.
Well, yeah, galoshes, eh? Strange.
Oh, great. I don't believe this.
What's the matter?
Snow ice. Champagne hasn't even been chilled.
Oh, so we've got warm champagne and we've got galoshes. Well, now, this is definitely
ruined.
perverse. It's not ruined.
Are we having fun yet?
I'm having fun.
I'm glad you're having fun.
What do you say we go for a walk in the snow?
Snow?
Yeah, you know, I mean, we can go outside and get very highly competitive, and we can come back to a roaring fire, some chilled champagne.
Don't stop there.
Dominique, when we come back, I don't intend to stop. Race you to my coat. Right?
Look, I have a great idea. Why don't we go visit your grandmother, and that way we get a little discount for that?
I don't speak to my grandmother.
Oh, no, isn't that a shame? You know what? I could go over there and patch things up for you. You know, family is
Hey, who
very...
are you? Dear Abby, you either want to buy my tickets or you don't, at the price I quoted.
Look, I don't like your attitude, so even if you had tickets to this unstoppable threat, I wouldn't buy them from you. But right now, it happened to me...
She's still at it, huh?
She's still at it.
Well, you know...
And still striking out.
I feel sorry for the poor, pathetic kid.
Well, I don't think you will when you have to pay her phone bill. That last phone call was Hawaii.
Yeah, but let me ask... Hawaii, did you just say? Oh, brother. Brother. Do you think she's got a chance in this perfume business? I mean, do you really think so?
Well, judging by how she smelled New Year's Eve, which was like a whale that had been dead for a year.
Hey, you gotta admire her tenacity, though, don't you?
Oh, I do, and her determination.
Good. Well, listen. No. We would be perfectly willing to pay any reasonable price at all.
Well, we'd expect a cashier's check.
Oh, I see.
Hang up.
No way.
Then we have nothing to discuss.
No, I didn't mean you. I have a live one here.
You said that about 3 hours ago.
You were being completely unreasonable.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, no, ma'am. What I meant to say was you're being very, very reasonable, and I like your price, and we'll take them.
You're sure now? The mister will want to know.
Yes, I'm absolutely sure, and the check is in the mail.
You just said the check is in the mail.
Thank you again.
I believe you would say the check is in the mail. Who would say the check is in the mail?
I did it. I got them. I got two tickets to Poland. I got them. I did it. I knew I could do it. I knew it.
How much?
You know what? I feel like everything is coming together.
How much?
Listen to me. This lady was great. She was great. She had a connection with me, sort of sinners. That word, energy, you know, connection, that kinetic.
It's going to cost me a fortune.
Oh, boy, you are so negative. Would you take your little peepers and try and read how much it's going to cost? It's really not that much, is it?
This is all it's going to cost?
That's all it's going to
The
cost.
whole ball of wax right here?
You're impressed? I knew it. You know what? We're going to go to Poland. We're going to have a great time. We're going to start that perfume venture, and I'm going to be rich. Das Vidanya, baby.
That's Russian.
Oh.
Coming at you. Whoa, come on, man. Come on, that's your fifth one, AJ. Hey, who's counting? Shh. I saw you taking on a few nips at the bubbly, too, buddy. Yeah, I had a drink. One drink. Uh-huh. Your problem is you don't know when to stop. Your problem is you don't know when to mind your own business.
Every time you talk about something new comes up, and let me just say this one more time, Ned. You're about to marry my sister. That's fine. That means we're going to be in-laws.
Family.
In-laws. I assume that you love my sister. I assume you're going to give her a good life. That's great. But don't ever try to interfere in my business again.
Are you referring to my stock offer to Julia?
Did you think she wouldn't tell me? That's the law. That's our contract. Neither can sell without the other, Ned. Look, you're a shark. That's okay with me. There are a lot of sharks in these waters. Well, but we all have soft underbellies. Don't forget that.
What were my two favorite men talking about?
Sharks. Sharks and their charming behavior patterns.
Oh, really?
You know, the way they hone in on the things they desire.
Oh, I love the way you think.
I don't see my darling sister.
I think she went upstairs a little while ago.
Probably blinded by Angela Eckert's spotlight.
You got to admit, that's quite a transformation.
That is going to be one hell of a pair of mothers-in-law.
I can't say that Nancy was my favorite person, but such a tragedy. And Sly?
Well, he's doing all right so far. Took him a while to forgive Finian, but he seems to be over that.
And you, Bill?
How are you?
I'm fine, Ma. What do you think of Julia?
I think she's lovely. But can you combine your business life with your personal life?
It looks like we're gonna find out. Care for a drink?
I'd love one.
I think that everything has really turned out nicely.
I think so, too. I think it was very thoughtful of your mother to bring my mother a present.
Yeah. Ned, who knows? Maybe things can work out between our families.
Maybe.
I just don't understand how your father, may he rest in peace, got such a jumping start on the sale of the Quartermain stock.
Well, Daddy was a shrewd man. He could smell money.
Really, I wish I'd known him. You know, I admire that quality tremendously. I've got it myself.
Angela. Yes. Excuse me, Jenny. I wanted to thank you again for the beautiful jacket.
It's my pleasure. Tracy, I wonder, could we take a moment to discuss the engagement and wedding?
Of course. I'm well into the planning stages of both.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. You see, since I'm back, I'd like to effect a compromise with you.
I don't understand.
Well, had I been back sooner, I'd have already arranged the engagement party and the wedding, but since you so graciously stepped in, I would like to propose that you continue with the engagement plans, and I'll take over the wedding arrangements.
I'm afraid you don't understand. You see, it's already planned. It's going to be here. Jenny will descend the staircase, as I did, and Ned's first wife did.
Well, right there we have a problem, because my daughter will not walk in the footsteps of your son's first marriage.
Angela, this is ridiculous. You see, I don't mean to be rude, but I was actually planning something much more extravagant than you can afford.
You know, Tracy, there's an old saying, never assume anything, because it makes an ass out of you and me. I wouldn't have offered if I didn't know I could provide the very best for my daughter. I'm willing to be reasonable, but we will work this out.
Jenny, can I talk to you?
Paul, I think we said everything there was to say yesterday at the boathouse.
I cannot stop thinking about you. This is like torture now.
I'm not going to listen to this anymore, okay? Because my mother is back, and this is a very special day for me. If you want to talk, I suggest you talk to your wife.
Your history.
Wait a minute. No, I'm not. Wait a minute. Don't throw that, Arthur. You don't know to throw a snowball like that.
I told you, didn't I? You thought I was just some little girl.
Yeah, well, I'll never doubt that again.
No,
Why
you
don't
better
we
not.
go inside? I'm chilling to go.
Wonderful, I guess.
Watch the step now.
Oh, there. I'm gonna go freshen up. Would you start a fire for me?
Oh, I sure would. Absolutely.
I'll be right back.
Don't be long.
Okay, I won't.
Okay.
Oh, didn't you love being outside in the snow?
Yeah, well, I would have loved it a lot more if your aim was off.
Oh, so I got you a couple good ones, didn't I?
Yeah, well, I want a rematch.
Anytime, my love.
Do you know how long I've wanted to be with you?
I'm so glad to hear that.
This is only the beginning.
That's what I want. That's what I hope for. Oh, don't stop.
No. I don't intend to stop.
got pretty hot in there.
Yeah, right, and then there was a fire on the rug. That could have been worse.
Oh, really, I don't see how.
Well, we both could have been naked when the fire chief got here.
And when he put his hands in his pocket, all he found was a handful of sand.
Oh, Edward, you are a charmer, and you are a lucky woman, Lola.
I am very aware of that, my dear.
I think the woman is being more than fair. After all, she is Jennifer's mother.
Sure, take her side. I'm just your wife.
I didn't want to get into this with you. I didn't want to be here in the first place, did I?
Everything copacetic, Mother?
A pond could not be more tranquil, Ned.
Good. Let's see if we can stay in those calm waters.
Since Angela and I are getting along so swimmingly, she will be taking over the wedding arrangements.
Well, that's understandable.
Oh, great, another one.
Mother, now listen. I want you to be all right about all of this. I know you've been less than enthusiastic about my marrying Jenny, but I love her, and I do not want to have to choose between the two of you.
Just for the sake of the argument, Ned, if you did have to choose, which one would you choose?
You're something else, Mother. Something else.
Well, it has been quite a day.
Well, you must be exhausted.
I'll admit it, I am.
Mrs. Eckert, I wanted...
Angela, please.
Angela, I'm glad you're going to be here for Jenny's wedding. If there's anything I can do, don't hesitate to call me.
Thank you, Julia. I'm very happy that you're with my son.
Excuse me.
Mrs. Hornsby, I would like to thank you for this.
Quartermain Hornsby.
Whatever. I would like to thank you for today. It was a very nice party. I look forward to the wedding. Mr. Quartermain.
You okay? Yeah, great. Pretty drunk, huh?
Jason, do me a favor. Just go snoop around someone else. Man.
AJ, don't let Mom and Dad see you like this.
Why not? Just confirm their suspicions about me.
What is it with you? What, you enjoy bringing grief down on yourself?
I'll tell you what I don't enjoy, man. It's conversation.
Jason, having fun?
Yeah.
Good.
You know, I'm really glad we did this, but I have had not one moment alone with you all afternoon.
How about I make it up to you over a quiet dinner?
That sounds good.
Hmm?
You know, I'm really impressed with your mother. Now I know where you get your fire.
I do. I love her so much. She sure surprised everybody today. It worked.
I predict she and my mother will be the best of friends.
Today, my mother was magnificent. At the very least, Tracy had to admire that.
Enough about them. What do you say we go to the boathouse and pretend there are no boats?
Oh, I like the sound of that. Let's get our coats. It might be cold.
I'll keep you warm.
I like the sound of that, too.
I'm not cold, I'm not cold, I'm not cold, I am!
We're going now, folks.
All right. I suppose you realize how lucky you were.
Well, we do. We do.
Yep.
There's some kind of mess in there.
Yeah, well, thanks, Chief. Sorry to be of any inconvenience.
Not just doing our job, ma'am. I'd get out of this cold if I were you two.
Bye. Thanks so much.
All right, man, let's go. Let's move it. Let's go.
We're jinxed. You know that? We're jinxed. I mean, we're
We're
jinxed.
not. Look, we just run into a little bad luck, that's all.
Bad luck. Bad luck. I'd like to see what you call a catastrophe. Don't laugh. I'm going to hit you. No.
Well,
You can't go back
get
in
in the
there?
car.
Oh, the car. That's real sexy.
That's not what I mean, please.
Uh-huh.
Come on, it's freezing.
So, where are we going exactly?
To do it my way. My